All right, welcome back to episode 57 of Southern Cross Station. Um, Yesterday we got that field over there rolled, and we got this one planted. So this one's going to need to be planted before we can sleep. So I already got this. I was playing around with trying to remember how to work course play, and I accidentally hit higher, so it unfolded my vehicle. So I was like, you know what, just leave it unfolded. Why fold it back up when we're going to use it anyway? Right, so we're finally on the last pass here. It didn't take that long, but about 15 minutes, if that. And of course, you guys see it in about 2 minutes, but hey, works for me. So I think when we finish this stripe, we're going to go over to the house and we're going to sleep. And most likely we'll get some beginning in this field, and then maybe we'll have weeds here, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure our other field will have weeds. I checked our two fields over here across the street. Obviously, they've already been weeded and everything. I'm guessing they probably could have used some fertilizer at some point, because neither one of them are close to 100% yield. But once we own the field and scan it, we'll bring those yield numbers up, and then not only will we make our money back easily, but you've already seen that. We bought a $500,000 tractor off of one harvest. So yeah, I'm 99% sure we're gonna make our money back without a problem. So and I think if I remember correctly, that was actually only one field that we got that load from. But let's just see if we make. I'm hoping we make enough money to pick up the weeder, because like I said, I want to start weeding these fields instead of doing. Yes, we did. Awesome. Okay, so let's go get our weeder. I already found the one I want, and I actually downloaded it. It's let's see, is it that one or that one? It's this one. This one's 27. So what is the difference here? That's the 27 one. Okay, what? And that's still 64, and our big tractor will have no problem pulling that. So let's go ahead and we'll get that. I'm pretty sure that this field 1 or whatever over here it is. I think it's 1. I can never remember the numbers. Oh, and there was one other thing I wanted to do before we went and got that. So give me just a few minutes here. We'll check on the other field. I doubt it's got weeds in it yet. It might just have. It might say hoe. You know, this one said that you could hoe it, so I'm hoping the weeds are not too big for a weeder. We're gonna have to spray that one, so but let's go get the weeder anyway, but let's get the other job done. What I wanted to do is just I was looking at it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to grab another bale. We're gonna have to get some grass work done. We're probably going to try and get that done. We're gonna get some next week, but holy cow, we're already full on milk. I'm gonna push the milk up so that we got enough room for respawns. Just that row. But I'm gonna put this bale out here where our sheep can eat it. What we're gonna do is if we go over here, if you oh wow, we've really gotten up in price. These were 9 something before. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell off all the ones that say 1,000. So we're gonna go ahead and sell those. Let's see, because they'll repopulate. I mean, it's gonna slow down our milk production a little bit, but why not make a little bit of money? You know, while we can. You know, we're only losing what 30 sheep out of there. They'll have all them back in there in no time flat, you know. So let's tab over to the big tractor, which should be right here. I've never been real good at these articulated tractors, but for whatever reason, I don't know if this person spent a little more time on trying to fix some of the bugs in the articulated tractors or what they did. But this articulated tractor seems so much easier for me compared to some of the other ones. Oh, it's just such a long machine is all. Holy cow. Yeah, it kind of, if you notice, it kind of shifts as you go around the corner. It's kind of cool. It's neat. Because it don't have a connected axle, so... That's kind of interesting. Like I said, we're going to have to spray the one field with herbicide. We're going to go over to the smaller field, the one that we just rolled, and see how that one is going. You know, and we still came out pretty good, you know, even with all the money we spent. But this thing's going to come in handy when we get weeds in the big fields that we just, you know, the 2 we just bought, because it's going to cut our time down. I have a feeling this is going to be hard in the small field, but I want to play with it. And of course I got to smack a sign as I come around the corner. Canolas should be next week. I think on the second episode we should be able to harvest canola. If not, it'll be on the following week on the first one. I think we could check on that real quick. If we go in here. Wrong thing. Canola. Actually, no, it should be during the first episode, or it should actually be today. I think we planted this in the second half of the canola planting, so we'll probably get it next week. So, you know, after we sleep next week, or if we suddenly decide, hey, let's sleep quick and let everything grow. No, I'm trying not to do that. I did that once on Western Wilds, and I kind of feel like, you know, well, we balanced it back out, but still it felt like I was cheating just because we needed a little work. The honey is also full. If we have time, we're going to take the honey over, but I don't think we're going to have time to get that done, because I'm sure this is going to take up a good chunk of time here. Well, not really, because it's so monstrous, but you know me, I gotta have my monster machines when I can afford them, and have the horsepower to pull them. I mean, we're slowly getting to that point over on Western Wilds. I mean, we're getting to the point where we've got quite a bit. Yeah, I can see weeds. I'm gonna see if they're. Oh wow, we missed that one little spot right there. I can see. It's kind of cool. This big black spot right here. If we missed. Oh, it says there's soybeans growing there, but yep. See, so it still says hoe, so that means we can do this. This is going to be interesting. We're probably going to have to start out in the middle of the field kind of thing and, you know, come back over to the edge, I think. I'm not sure. It's a big unit. We might just be able to back up once we're, holy cow, is this thing monstrous? Whoops, too fast. We can get kind of straight here, and then we'll, you know, of course, you know, that's when it wants to go the wrong way, and I get too excited. All right, so let's see if we can get rid of these weeds. All right, so I don't think we got 100% of the weeds because I'm sure I missed a few spots, but looks like this is the last of them right here, and then a little patch in front of us. But yeah, I was thinking to myself during the thing, why didn't we buy this thing before? I mean, for this field, it's a little much, but for these bigger fields, it's definitely going to be well worth it. Like I said, we're going to have to spray the other field because it's already at that herbicide level. But definitely, I think this was worth the money spent for it, you know. So definitely good deal. I mean, it is kind of monstrous, you know. But yeah, we're just going to go park this in the yard, and then we'll... wherever the small tractor is, I think we'll grab that and put the sprayer on the small tractor. Since we haven't used it yet today. I don't know if I can pack this thing in. I'm going to try. It is kind of wibbly wobbly kind of deal. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not the best at backing up already, so we'll see. Like I said, it is a little bit weird trying to, yeah. If I can't get it in there decently, I'm just going to, we'll just hand put it in there afterwards when, yeah. I'll just do a soft screen. I'll just push it back in there myself, because it's just got, you know, that extra articulation in it that makes it a little hard to work with. Yes, I thought there might be grape juice over here. I'm still looking for a trailer that I can auto-load boxes, so I just saw that one spawn too. It's out around it. Actually two, wow. Shouldn't have any more spawning, so. When grape juice comes due in, wait, when is grape juice? I think it's a ways away yet. In April, we are going to make a killing. Oh, I want that tractor. As you can see, the tomatoes are doing fine filling up in there. So let's go get the sprayer, and then we'll, do we have the time? Yeah, we got enough time. I was gonna say, if not, I'll just either, you know, edit it so it fits, or speed it up even faster, you know. I know sometimes some of the speed gets to be a little ridiculous, but I am thinking about looking into changing this thing out to a rolling one, because those rolling ones work a lot better, you know. They're you can get out to, like, I think, well, no, this thing's 24 feet. Maybe it's just the same, I mean, but I thought my one gets out to 36 foot all by itself. But look at all the stuff we got in here now. Okay, so that's the front one full. Whoops. Yeah, let's just run into everything. Come on. There we go. It just didn't want to start for whatever. Oh, okay. We had that, you know, just about empty container problem there a couple of times. That's what it was. Yeah, I wish we could have used it on this field, but like I said, it already says herbicides. We would have had to have bought it last time and done it last time, but now we know, you know, so we can do our best to actually get it done. So I think we're getting done here. I got, you know, with the field being a little bit odd shaped, it's not easy to get a perfect line going around the field, you know, so we'll just kind of play it by ear here and see if we get everything. I mean, sometimes getting it all is kind of a pain in the butt, so I've been sitting here thinking while I was doing this, you know, 'cause there's not much else to do. I'm not talking or anything other than to myself. Not that talking to myself isn't important, but um, anyway, I think we're gonna kind of start looking into bigger vehicles. I mean, when we go to, if we have to spray fields over there or something, I think we're gonna look into bigger equipment. We can rent it, you know, for now. In fact, I think when we do the grass fields next week, I think we're gonna kind of rent some equipment to do it. I think we're gonna get the you know, rent the mower and see how that works. We may rent the baler just for the heck of it, just see how that works out. Because I think that would be kind of useful. I've used it on a map, but it was not one of my recorded maps, so definitely want to give that a try. Let's see, it's going to drop the back one first, so let's drop that. I know it's kind of silly just dropping it out front here, but we use it so much. Maybe once we start using that weeder more often, we won't have as much going, you know, as much of that being used. Trying to remember what I was gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna grab the honey wagon. I'm getting senile here in my old age. Yeah. But yeah, there's plenty of honey there. I think what I'm gonna do is while I'm up here, I'm gonna quick make sure we don't need another you know, couple pallets of bee, or you know, a couple boxes of bees and put in there. So let's do that quick. I think we got 3 or 4 or 5 left actually. Well, if we gotta buy more bees, we gotta buy more bees. Ah, yeah, we'll have to buy more bees. I don't think we need them immediately, but I will buy some here in the near future. Well, I'm just gonna take a guess that we're gonna we're not gonna get the full 69,000 obviously that we got, or that we spent, but I think we're going to pay off a good section of what we just spent on that machine. So which of course will make all the rental units that we're going to rent worthwhile, you know, because we got a lot of, if we're going to do the grass fields with the rented mower and then rent the baler as well, because our baler just is not very good. In fact, I think I'm going to hook that up for next time, and we'll take that over and sell it before we even rent any equipment, because it's not the best baler, you know. Even if we were going to continue baling that way, I think we really need to think, you know, outside the box and do it a little better. We'll have a better baler. But I'm definitely thinking next week this field's going to be ready. We may have one other field that's ready. I know in the next like 6 episodes that we're going to have cotton, and we'll have the what are the potatoes we got over there? Yeah. You know, so stuff will, you know, it's going to be busy. No, I got a feeling that we're going to be extremely busy, because I think we're going to have to pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to rent 2 potato pickers, and we'll put one on each side of the field, and so we're going to be running back and forth with the semi. We're going to be constantly busy during that whole entire mess. I mean, I've watched people with much smaller fields rent 2, and they're extremely busy. You know, we're going to be super busy, I think. I mean, it's not going to, the first part's going to take a little bit to get done, you know, but once we get that first load, I don't think that we're going to have any real downtime. I mean, there might be a little bit here and there, but yeah, we recovered 47,000 of it, so that's not bad at all. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's out of season, you know, but we just, that beehive just gets so much stuff in it, you know. It's crazy. But see, it hits this field back here, and right now that field is, you know, all three of our fields there get hit by the beehive. And with that being canola right now, they got a lot of honey coming out of that field. But, you know, I thought, you know, we'd do the drive over and the drive back and not have a problem with it, but I, you know, just kind of stalling for time a little bit because it didn't take me anywhere near as long as I thought it would to spray that field. But, you know, we're getting there. Like I said, I think I'm going to hook up that other unit, that baler, and just sell it. We've got enough money to rent what we need, and as we push the days by, it's not going to matter because we're going to have enough money anyway. But the sheep do need more grass. I think we're probably just going to do all three fields like we did last time with the, you know, with the rental machine, most likely. I mean, it all depends on how everything kind of works out. But that'll be definitely something we're going to do. You know, it'd be nice to test it out. There is like a rent-to-own mod, but I can't. I guess I could go rewatch Daggerwind's video and see where he got it or what the name of it is, so that I could download it, and then we could lease to own, or whatever you want to call it. You know, and then we can pay it off at any point, which would be nice. You know, then we could get rid of a bunch of equipment. But we'll just see what happens. I'm going to see if I can find it. You know, I'm going to, you know, I've got all week to play around with it and wait to see, you know, what I can do with that kind of thing. And, you know, I really wish I could remove the spot out in front of the beehive we have right now. Shoot. Nothing like messing up, huh? I'm horrible at packing up, you know, sometimes. You know, that's why I drove flatbed and not van. That's why I'm not a fan of, you know, that when I was a truck driver. And now that I'm hearing a lot more stuff out there, I'm glad I got away from truck driving. A lot of these truck drivers are having more problems, you know, not being able to get loads sitting places. But, you know, and of course, I wouldn't get to do this every week for you guys if I was out on the road and stuff. So that was a definite perk of getting off the road. But I want to thank everybody for coming. Please like, share, follow, make a comment, ring the bell, and we will see you guys next time.